Calvin Holmes is CEO and president of the Chicago Community Loan Fund, a nonprofit development financial institution. We're there to serve communities that have long suffered from disinvestment, those that have been discriminated through redlining and other practices. We provide the capital so they can launch projects to better serve the citizens in their communities. Calvin was born in East St. Louis. His mother and his grandmother both worked for something called Model Cities there. So he was constantly sitting around the kitchen table, looking at site plans, development plans. Now Calvin lives in South Shore. He believes in the communities that surround him. He believes in the people in those communities. He's highly motivated to make the communities that we serve better, to make them thrive. He's a strong believer in the fact that Chicago is only as strong as its weakest link. We invested in the Stony Island Arts Bank. It was a beautiful old bank building, but it sat vacant for 30 years. It was on the demolition list for Chicago. A very creative visionary named Theaster Gates thought it should be preserved and came to us to help him with a loan to get that up and running. And now it's a beautiful community center. It takes a vision, and it also takes money. Money that's on the front end of deals, so people can work with architects and engineers and lawyers to develop the vision. And so a lot of times that's where CCLF comes in early in a project to get it launched. And we don't want to just cut a ribbon and then have a project wither away a couple years later. We want these to be long-term assets for the community. Calvin's brilliant. He's innovative. He has a ton of energy. He's an avid biker, and it's not uncommon that folks reach out to CCLF to provide tours of some of the projects that we've helped develop over the course of 32 years. And Calvin's the first to suggest it's going to be a bike tour, and he'll take senators and representatives on bikes through our communities. Calvin is now a nationally recognized figure within the CDFI community. He speaks around the country about the importance of these disinvested communities, historic preservation in these communities, and providing the necessary resources to these communities. I think his legacy will be that grandmother who lives at Independence Library and Apartments when she's choosing a book for her grandson in the library. His legacy is going to be that girl walking home from school who's going to go to a safe, clean, affordable unit that we help finance. His legacy is going to be that high school kid who's shooting hoops in a safe, secure, supportive environment. His legacy is going to be the people who succeed because of his work.